Peace and blessings. Welcome to Creating Simple. I'm Yasmin, aka Sunfire, and I want to do something. I had someone ask me, what is the difference between living in your higher self and living in your lower self? Well, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do maybe two videos. This one's going to be, well, they're both going to be titled, which one do you choose? Are you choosing? Life or death? So, with the life side, these are the things that you are embracing in your life and living each day and going by. So if you're choosing to live in your higher self, these are the things, 44 o'clock, these are the things that you're embodying each day, okay? If you're living in your lower self, which is choosing death, you're living in low vibrational energy. And I don't mean a physical death, okay? But for me, using those terms kind of make it serious. And they'll kind of make it serious. Make it serious, okay? Because would you rather be living or dying? You know? So that's why I'm tying it like this. Which one are you choosing? Are you choosing life or are you choosing death? There'll be two-part video, excuse me. Alright, if you're choosing life, this is what your life is looking like. Guardian angels, ancestors, and spirit guides of the pure white light. Can you show my collective what choosing life looks like and sounds like? Got it? Anything else? Thank you. Alright. We're going to do several segments of this, okay? Okay. If you're choosing life in your life, then this is what you're embracing each day. Alright? For one, you know that there's a cause and effect to everything. Okay? 222 on the clock. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. So 33 on the clock. So you're aware of cause and effect. You're aware that with every action there is a reaction. Okay? Whatever cause, there's an effect to it. So you're very living in a state of awareness. Okay? You're not just unconsciously living. You know that whatever you put out into the universe, that it's going to come back to you. So if you're living in this energy, then you're choosing life. Okay? Spontaneity. I can never say that word right. I'm going to let you see it. My tongue just won't roll it for some reason. Alright. You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. Yes, this is living without limitation. Okay? When you can, with the constraints of the mind, that's talking about the subconscious mind. See, the subconscious mind is what controls you. If you don't reprogram your subconscious mind, these are the voices in your head of things that you've been hearing from others and things you've been telling yourself that always get in the way to stop you. That's where your fear comes from, the subconscious mind. So if you're in a state of awareness, choosing life, then you are limitless being. There's nothing that you can't create in your own reality. You are fully aware of this, okay? If you're living and choosing life. All right? Freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. Freedom. This is about being open with your heart, your mind, and in your spirit. Fully open to all the things around you, realizing that there is more that meets the eye. There is more that meets the eye. Let me reiterate that. Not these eyes. This eye. Okay? 4:44 on the clock. When you are, this is full consciousness. Freedom is about full consciousness, where you know that there's no limitations, that the universe has a vortex of abundance for you, and you know how to call that abundance to you because you're allowing your heart to be open, allowing your mind to be open and optimistic, and allowing your spirit to lead you, not your ego and not your pride. Okay? Evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. See, through evolution, everything happens for its own reason. There's no such thing as a coincidence when you're living in evolution. Okay? When you're living in evolution, you know that if something happens to you, the first question you're going to ask yourself is, well, what was that meant to teach me? Instead of, why did this happen to me? See, someone who's living in their higher self, choosing life, knows that everything is meant to grow them and expand their spirit. Okay? All right. Elevation. You are making the conscious decision to to raise your vibration of love. Elevation. Everything. That's just like, say you got an old car radio, okay? And you turn it on, but you can barely hear the volume. So you got to strain and struggle and go through all this strife just to hear it, right? Well, that's living in your low vibration. All right. Now, if you turn that music up, where there's no limitation, it's free, and everyone can hear it, everyone can feel it, everyone can see it. There's no mask covering it. See, that's how you know you've risen and raised your vibration. Okay, you're living in your true, authentic self. Once you go through all this, the elevation of your mind, your heart, and your spirit, it just rises. The light that's shining on me, I don't know you can see it in my glasses, but that's how bright your energy becomes because you've raised your vibration, okay? You can't see that on the physical realm, but on the spiritual, you're like a light bulb. You're shining. You're like a star. You're bright, you know? But it's like, what am I trying to say, spirit? Elevation. Anytime something's meant to pull you down, you always bounce back up. You don't let nothing keep you down because it can't. Once you raise your vibration, the lower vibrations will try to hold on to you. But because your vibration is so high, you automatically bounce back, and then you have people in your surroundings looking like, how did they survive that? How did they get out of that? How did they come up out of that heartache so quick? How did they heal so quick? Because their spirit has evolved. Their spirit has freed itself. Okay? With every cause, there's an effect. So without the negative, you don't have the positive. So with that negative, and you already vibing high, and that negative pulling on you, guess what it does? It pulls you down and slingshots you even higher when you're in an awareness. Okay? Willingness, okay? 18 on clock. Willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. Love is the highest vibration of all. And compromising helps you stay in that energy of vibration because love is not controlling. Love is not restrictive. Love is not rigid. Love is free and flowing and pure. Just like the energy flows through a light bulb to give you light to see in the darkness. That's how love is. But see, when we allow things and situations to pull us down, it's like blowing out a light bulb. Okay? So if you're choosing life, that light never turns off because you won't allow, you vibrate so high, you won't allow anything to pull you back down in the darkness. You stay up in the light. And even if they pull you down, your light may dim your light. You always bounce back and turn that light back on. You see what I'm saying? Hope that's making sense to y'all. I'm trying to break it down for those of you who do not understand what this means, okay? Harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. Right. When you're in harmony with yourself, that means you're in harmony with your mind, heart, spirit, and your soul and body. Okay? That means you've overcome that spiritual spiritual warfare between your flesh and your spirit, okay? Now your spirit is now the observer of the flesh. And you learn to disassociate with the flesh because your spirit is in total control. Now your flesh is led by the spirit and not your spirit being led by the flesh, okay? And once you can come in harmony with yourself like that, you see the harmony and the beauty in everything around you and outside of you. You form a healthy connection with animals. You form a healthy connection with the plant life. You form a healthy connection with yourself. You form a healthy connection with those around you in like-minded energy. I say that for a reason, because once you're of the light, you don't want to hang around low vibrational energy. That's not saying you're better, but you always want to have like-minded individuals around you. But if you have elevated into your higher self, your duty is to shine your light into the darkness with harmony so that you can help set some of these souls that's still sitting in the darkness free. And how do we do that? Through cause and effect. You shine your light in the darkness, you become the lighthouse. You reflect back reciprocity. That same love and light that somebody reflected on you to help you raise your vibration. You bring joy and peace into other people's life. And it forces them to become willing to change. And then what do we have? Harmony. All right, folks. One more thing. What did I say I was using, Spirit? Oh, thank you. When you choosing life, these are things that you say to yourself to keep you in the light. These are things you are aware of. I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I chose again to choose love. See, you're going to constantly choose love. Anytime fear is present, you're going to constantly push past that fear and choose love because you have that willingness to stay in that vibration. Okay? What else, Spirit? In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. That stillness is coming still within yourself, being that observer of the flesh. You are not your physical body. You are not your emotions. You are not anger. You are not frustration. You are not any of these things. You are a spirit having a human experience. So when you learn that you can observe these emotions and process these emotions and separate yourself from them, then you can gain control over who you are as that spirit living in that human body flesh. All right, what is spirit? I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Come on now. Once 333 on the clock. Let me get it to you again. I let go of the shadow of the past. The shadow of the past is the things of no longer serves us. Our shadow side, what no longer serves us. When we can learn to look at ourselves and love ourselves, the good and the bad, you can start to look past that shadow side and start looking into the more of the light side, the spiritual side of that self, of yourself. Okay? Being seen, by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. That's by seeing yourself truly, 1414 on the clock, as perfect, whole, and complete. When you can see that love within you, you're going to exuberate that love back out into the world and to the universe. Okay? Love is the highest vibration of all. If you're trying to bring anything to your life, then you need to be in the highest vibration of love. Because the rest is only going to block what you're trying to create. I am the loving energy of the universe. Yes, the universe, like I just said, the universe The universe works off love. Okay? This is how you co-create with the universe. Through love. Nothing else. Love. Love is the key to raising your vibration. Love is the key to having peace and harmony in your life. Love is the key to manifest whatever it is that you truly desire. Love is the key. And you can't close your heart off. You can't guard your heart. You got to know that if you like attracts like. So if you're mean and hateful, guess what you're going to get back? Mean and hateful ass people and situations. If you're loving and kind, guess what you're going to get back? Loving and kind people or situations. Like attracts likes. So be in the energy of that you wish to create. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearlessness I am and free I am. 55 on the clock. The more you are open to change, the more you are open to loving thyself, the more you're open to knowing thyself and who you are as a spirit in a human body having a human experience, the more you can free yourself. All right. Peace and blessings. And I'm sending y'all out with peace, love, and light. And I hope this help you all. This is the segment of Choosing Life. I'll be right back with Choosing Death. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Peace.